This is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first from Houston, Texas, at a combined weight of 425 pounds. They are the current Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the team of Fly Brother Warren James, Zach Zilla, and they are Fly Dad.
It is time for this main event to happen, and I've already got chills as the 5-time tag team champions are going to face off against NXT's Hank and Tank.
When I think about the 5-time tag team champions, I think about Booker T and his 5-time champion, and the San Antonio Spurs, not the Rockets.
Their opponent from Orlando, Florida, at a combined weight of 615 pounds, NXT Valley Boys,
Hank and Tank are in the building, and you can already listen to the Row Nation. They're ready to tear this building down with energy, Brad.
Look, I love Hank and Tank. When we saw them in that 6-man tag team match along with Will All Day a few weeks ago on this very program, I fell in love with these guys, okay? And you know what? Hank and Tank got a victory in that match, and like the Rockets in 94 and 95, they're trying to go back to back.
And if they happen to go back-to-back, then that means they're going to achieve what seems almost impossible and be WWE contracted people that walk away with gold.
Yeah, from another organization. That is a really real possibility. Hank and Tank have proven themselves on NXT. You've seen them on NXT television on Level Up. This is their second time here at Reality of Wrestling. These are not guys, though, who toured the independent circuit and wrestled for 15, 20 years before they got their shot at WWE. They are guys who were created within that system and have learned the tag team wrestling within NXT. On the other hand, Fly Brother Warren J, Zach Zilla, they have traveled around the entire country training under one of the great tag team specialists of all time, Booker T, and applying that knowledge all over this country, winning not just Reality Wrestling tag team titles, but tag team titles in many different promotions. Hank and Tank never won a tag team championship.
They've never won because they've never had an opportunity, Brad. They have never challenged for tag team gold. The NXT tag team gold is still eluding them because they haven't been able to challenge for it. Tonight, though, they have their first shot and they are looking to walk out champions, CT. Do you think it's possible?
Well, I mean, when you're speaking about opportunity, you're talking about this moment right here, and the bodacious Belly Boys are fired up. They're fired up. They've ate a lot of Santa's cookies is what they told me over the holiday season, and they're ready to brawl, and they're boiled over with anger. So Fly Def is just in their way.
Well, you know, Thanksgiving, they told me it was actually their bulking season holiday, Brad.
Well, you know what? I mean, they do look like they're getting ready for hibernation. But look, let's not let looks deceive us. These two guys, they are all energy, they are all impact, they are all action, and they are ready to get the job done here. Look at that, slapping on the belly.
Well, they definitely know a thing or two about brotherhood. They were linemen before they joined the WWE. And when you're a lineman on a football team, you learn to bond because you guys are the front five. So you've got to imagine that these two just bonded right out of the gate.
Yeah, look. Sometimes, and you know this, sometimes you find a brother by blood, but sometimes you find them later in life. And right now, Hank and Tank are almost thinking like people who've grown up together their entire lives. They're on the same trajectory, but you have to say the same exact thing for Fly Brother Warren J and Zach Zilla. 5-time Reality Wrestling champions. Nobody has ever won any championship in Reality Wrestling 5 times. They are the most decorated tag team and 2 of the most decorated superstars in the history of the Reality of Wrestling.
We could talk about football all day long, but that means...
Oh! 3-point stance. He's down. No flag on the play.
Tank Ledger into the cover here, but only a kick out from Zach.
When you're playing football, you're on the same line. You have to tag each other in right now, and that's where Fly Def thrives in. They're great in the sport of wrestling, and so this is not something that Hank and Tank could just easily win.
Look, the reason why Warren and Zach have been so impressive as a tag team is what you just said, CT, is that they think singularly, but they act collectively. And they are one unit out there. They've done it for years. You know, it's like muscle memory for them. It's so in the back of their mind, they don't have to think about it. They're just acting. They are doing.
If you really think about it, these two teams call themselves brothers, but they do so in different ways because Warren and Zach, they came together after, oh, cover here, but quick kick out. Booker T put them together over 6 years ago, and they just thrived after they found that chemistry together. Hank Walker and Tank Ledger, they did so on the football field, and now they carry that same energy here. But only one team can walk away tag team champions. As we see Hank, oh my God, just going right into the corner, and we see the tag there. As that speed and power are in full display. Hank Walker gets planted down. And now Zach Mason gets cut off as well. Fly Dev in a bad spot here, CT.
Dare I say that, hey, honk.
Here we go. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, and you saw that there. They didn't crash into each other because they felt that Fly Dev was moving out of the way. That's that brotherhood. That's that bonded by blood mentality that these two have.
Supreme. Oh! I mean, as far as debuts in reality of wrestling, can you think of one that was more electric than Hank and Tank?
Oh, it was amazing. And dare I say that Hank and Tank look a lot bigger and stronger. They're already big, they're already strong, but I think this bulking season that they're in right now makes them a lot more powerful inside the ring. So whatever they lack in wrestling IQ underneath Fly Dev, they make up for in size.
Fly Brother Warren J in a bad spot here, only man inside the ring. As now Zach Mason taking advantage of the rope as Hank Walker got hung up on the top. And now this right here is where Fly Dev is going to start taking advantage. They have a target and they're going to go right after that leg. Left knee in a bad spot here, CT, as Hank Walker is getting pushed back into the corner of Fly Dev, and we see a tag.
And they're continuously hitting him in that area, so that could be a hinder to them.
Hank Walker again, look at that leg being targeted by Fly Dev, the drop toe hold, and a tag there to Fly Brother Warren J, and now an elbow drop to the back. Cover here for Fly Dev to retain the gold. No. Oh! Big shot there to Tank, but now look at this, the referee not seeing this from Fly Dev. Great plan from Fly Dev. As soon as the referee is distracted, they just go right on the attack. You know, Fly Dev cover here from Fly Brother Warren J, but a kick out. You've got to imagine.
Tank needs to be careful though.
That Fly Dev, that frustration has built over the last year that finally caused him to snap and then win the tag team gold for the 5th time. To end the year in this kind of match, in this kind of capacity, it's got to feel somewhat vindicating for them, don't you think, Brad?
This is exactly what they wanted. I mean, look, say what you want about Warren and Zach, but they want the biggest and the baddest because that's what they think they are. They're afraid of no comer, you know?
That's a great point, Brad. If you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. And Hank and Tank are some of the best people that you can see inside of the ring. And Fly Dev, they're here as champions because they earned it, and they're always getting overlooked.
Hank Walker is getting pieced apart right now as now Fly Brother Warren J goes into the cover, but a 2 count for Fly Dev. Tank Ledger on the corner. He is trying to get the Road Nation behind him as they are chanting NXT. And look at him just pacing in the corners. Fly Brother Warren J in the center, holding down Hank Walker.
This is smart. You know, slowing him down, grab a hold, take your time, take a breath. You don't have to rush through this. You just got to win the match, you know? It's not an Iron Man match. You're not racing against the clock.
Hank looks visibly in pain right now.
Hank, look at this, able to get back up to a vertical base. Reaching, just fingertips away from getting the tag. But Warren J trying his best to hold him back. Right hand from Hank Walker.
Can he get the tag? He can't. Can he get there? Can he get there? Nope.
Missed the close line. Oh, but right again. Right after that left knee.
A big chalk block right here. And now this is where it becomes academic for Fly Brother Warren J and Zagzilla. They have, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Warren.
That's what he needed.
There it is. We got the tag. Tank Ledger is in. He's the legal man for Hank and Tank. Here we go.
All bets are off as he starts to fire up. Zagzilla. Oh my goodness.
Amazing display of power. Tank is on a roll.
Tank, he is like an unstoppable force. He's all three of Newton's laws right now, and he's just dumping Warren J.
This is what you guys meant by infectious energy. As Tank goes for the splash, Zach Mason goes down. Cover to become the new tag team champions. Oh, but a kick out from Zach Mason.
Walker Texas Lawyer Arena is cheering for Hank and Tank. And having home field advantage is a good thing.
Normally, home field advantage is a good thing, and that's why it's working in the advantage, typically, of Fly Brother Warren J and Zagzilla. This is just the second time Hank and Tank have ever been at Reality of Wrestling. This is still new territory for them, and Warren J is about to finish it all right here.
The flight death.
There it is.
Breaker.
Cover.
That's gonna do it. Goodbye, Hank and Tank.
Tank just kicked out.
That maneuver has won Fly Dev championships for the last 6 years. But Tank Ledger somehow managed to kick out.
But
now,
where is Hank? Hank has not been able to come back to the corner, and right now it's all on Tank's back. He's carrying it on his shoulders. Can he be the guy to dig deep and take his team to victory?
Zach Mason with that big boot. Tank Ledger not where he wants to be.
Oh, wait a second,
look at that. Speaking of Hank, there he was, Brad. You saw the teamwork right there. He knew where his brother was gonna be. And now, Hank Walker getting fired up. This is our main event here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we see the tag to Hank Walker. Here he goes, flying with a clothesline.
Here
Zach
it
Mason
just
gets planted down as well. And now Hank and Tank in each corner. Honk, honk, here we go. Oh, double splash in the center.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Wait a minute.
Going
oh, no.
Cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, no. Somehow Zach Mason was able to throw the other person on top.
What a last minute save by Zagzilla.
I mean, you could not have gotten closer than that right there. I mean, that was a percentage point away. And now a huge lariat from Zagzilla, and I'm feeling momentum shift. Hank doesn't see Warren.
Oh, roll
Hank
through here. He got
Hands
the
on
tights, but no. Almost got him, did Warren J. These two teams are showing why the tag team division in Reality of Wrestling is one you should keep an eye on. Warren J from the top.
Oh, wait a minute.
He misses. Oh, going for a run. Black hole slam. Center of the ring.
Wait a minute.
Tag. Warren J in a lot of trouble here, Brad.
Hank and Tank working together. Oh! Cover.
And now cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Hank and Tank have done it!
Witnessed history at Sub-Zero for WWE NXT Zone.
For the first time in over 20 years, a NXT or WWE superstar have won gold outside of the company. This is historic.
The Belly Boys just ate Fly Dev for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's time.
I mean, what do you say here? What do you say here other than two things? Honk, honk. Hank and Tank are the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
It's bulking season, ladies and gentlemen, and these men have just won more weight in gold. What a main event here at Reality of Wrestling.
We cannot underscore the significance of this. Hank and Tank, WWE NXT Tag Team, or Reality of Wrestling Tag Team